All right, both drivers in and ready. We will begin in 3, 2, 1, fight. PowderPuff up to speed very quickly here, making his way over as Nerd Destroyer taking his time, making his way over. Different lifter on the front here. I like this design. That one looks good. Trying to get in and around, but PowderPuff actually pretty quick little bot there, doing a good job of trying to keep the front facing towards that lifter, trying to make sure he can't get around to the wheels or the back end. Getting a little bit of a grind on the side of Nerd Destroyer's frame there. It's a very quiet, very smooth sounding. Oh, there's a screw. Already taking a screw out of out of Nerd Destroyer there. Yeah, very smooth, kind of quiet going little weapon there on PowderPuff, but make no mistake, it can do some damage, and there it goes, taking out half of the lifter on the front there. Oh, it's taped on. Well, okay, that's not too hard. Doing a good job nonetheless of taking it apart. Oh, hey, a good lift by Nerd Destroyer. Well done. Thankfully for PowderPuff, able to get back on its wheels very quickly. 2 minutes still to go. We do have a push out open over on the blue side there, so... Oh, goodness. All right, so yeah, pause. We'll get both robots out. Make sure your controls are, well, turned on, but don't touch your sticks. We'll pull them both back out. We'll put them in their corners.
You get the beans above the Frank somehow there. To hold it together. But sometimes it doesn't work. Tape is good for combat robots.
All right, well, they decided they will play with the door down, so we will continue in 3, 2, 1, fight. Back up to speed again, both meeting in the middle. And PowderPuff getting underneath the front wedge there of Nerd, almost getting it over to the blue push-out area, but manages to get out of the way. PowderPuff kind of behind the red hazard area there, bouncing off lightly a couple of times with Nerd in that corner, but gets around. A little bit of a lift there from Nerd, a couple of times there. Actually, getting that lifter under there, ends up bouncing off the red hazard, is trying to get another hit on PowderPuff. PowderPuff lining up for a quick hit. A very fast-turning robot, and a bit difficult to keep it lined up where you want to go. Now into a bit of a pushing match as Lift tried to lift the front end, but I don't think it can lift from the front. Well, I say that, and then immediately does, flips him over upside down, gives PowderPuff an opportunity to get under Nerd Destroyer, lifting him into the red hazard, bouncing off, now underneath and pushing him towards the wall. Nerd upside down, trying to use that lifter to self-right, but not getting an opportunity as PowderPuff is continually putting on the pressure, holding them into the corner. We'll get maybe a short pin here, but not quite, as it manages to slide out. And PowderPuff is trying to line up, ends up hitting the red hazard. Trying again after Nerd bounces off the red hazard as well. Getting around, getting close to the push out of there. PowderPuff definitely getting Nerd Destroyer into a good position. Tries for a push, but lift. The lifter on that Nerd Destroyer does successfully get PowderPuff out of the way. It's doing a surprisingly good job of getting under the armor on PowderPuff. So that lifter making good use of it. 30 seconds still on the clock. Anybody's game here. We've got some significant damage, I would say, on Nerd Destroyer, but with both push-out areas open, it could just be 1 second and everything will be over for somebody, as we already saw with that one push-out. 15 seconds still to go as PowderPuff is grinding away on the front corner of Nerd Destroyer, down to 9. Both getting over by that red hazard. It's getting very close. The thing could easily knock somebody out the side. And that's the end of the match. Time is up. Congratulations to both drivers. Holding it in there for 3 minutes, especially with a hard-hitting weapon and both doors open. So that will go to the judges. They'll be judging based on damage, aggression, and control showed throughout the match. The damage is generally self-explanatory. We can see some bolts and one of the lifting arms from Nerd Destroyer out there. Aggression is all about going after your opponent, trying to put the pressure on them, not backing off, not running away. And then control, the one that's most difficult perhaps to define, is all about being in control of the fight. So directing your opponent where they're going to go, pinning them, basically having that control over what's happening, having the upper hand in the pushing matches, in the driving, in the positioning, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, nice. That's a good shot. Get some really good lifts there.
And judges have decided the win goes to PowderPuff. Congratulations.